Thank you. That concludes proceedings on the urgent question, and so we move to the 10-minute rule motion. Judith Cummins.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I beg to move that leave be given to bring in a bill to make provision about the maximum noise levels of fireworks which may be sold to the public and for connected purposes. My bill aims to tackle the antisocial use of fireworks and means that fireworks available to the general public no longer emit sound levels that are equivalent to a pneumatic drill or a chainsaw, but would be capped at sound levels equivalent to an alarm clock or a hairdryer. Whilst fireworks can be a great source of entertainment, currently they also cause misery for many people and their pets right across this country. This bill would stop shops from selling loud fireworks to the general public, tackling this widespread problem. In my own constituency of Bradford South, the misuse of fireworks is a 24/7, round-the-clock blight and causes unacceptable stress and anxiety to both people and their pets. I would take this opportunity to also highlight my petition on this subject, which is currently live on my website, which calls for a reduction in the decibel limit of fireworks and has already been signed by so many of my constituents. Because time and time again, people in Bradford South tell me that their family life is disrupted as their children and their pets are being rudely awakened by the excessive noise of fireworks after 11 p.m, and in some cases this happens every single night. Now, letting off fireworks on a non-designated day after 11 p.m. is of course illegal. But as members right across this House will know, the policing and enforcement of current fireworks legislation, to put it mildly, is a challenge. But we can stop this antisocial behaviour involving fireworks by preventing people from buying excessively noisy fireworks from shops in the first place. This bill has the power to protect people from noise disturbance without impacting the enjoyment of those who want to use fireworks. I would emphasise here that professionals can still continue to use fireworks which exceed the 90 decibel limit, and so organised public displays will not be affected. And I'm certainly not seeking to stop people from enjoying fireworks responsibly. And of course, the issue of antisocial use of fireworks is not just a Bradford problem, it's a nationwide problem. The Petitions Committee noted in 2019 that thousands of people across the country had raised the issue of antisocial behaviour associated with fireworks. The committee recognised that many people felt current laws were unenforceable and that complaints were not acted on. Local authority and police witnesses confirmed that the current legislation is challenging to enforce. Fireworks are regulated in England according to the Fireworks Act of 2003, introduced by my predecessor, and the Pyrotechnic Articles Regulation 2015 and the Explosives Regulations 2014. And as it stands, there are 4 categories of fireworks. Whilst Category 4 fireworks present a high hazard risk and can only be supplied to those with the specialist knowledge, members of the public can purchase Cat 1, 2 and 3 fireworks. Cat 3 fireworks present a low to medium hazard risk and are intended for outdoor use. In the current legislation, the maximum noise level of fireworks which can be bought in shops must not exceed 120 decibels, as measured by an appropriate method at the determined safety distance. But this legislation is simply out of date and ineffective. With the public, police and local authorities complaining of the inadequacy of the law, it's time to change the law, stop the noise and reduce the maximum decibel limit of publicly available fireworks. Because the dangerous and antisocial use of noisy fireworks can have a serious effect on people's health and cause distress. One constituent described to me how the fireworks cause her windows and her window panes to shake 4 times a week, week after week. Madam Deputy Speaker, we are talking about persistent noise nuisance, which people are unable to plan for, causing severe disturbances to both their pets and to people's everyday lives. And the antisocial use of fireworks can be really distressing for those with health conditions and disabilities. Giving evidence to a parliamentary committee, parents spoke of their experiences caring for their children. One parent said, "Our son has severe complex needs, including epilepsy, which can cause him to stop breathing. The public are able to set fireworks off at any time. We cannot guarantee how loud they're going to be. My son screams, has a seizure and has to be administered oxygen. One of my constituents in Bradford has spoken to me about the impact on people with anxiety, including a mother. Another spoke of local ex-servicemen suffering from PTSD who are constantly affected by loud explosive fireworks. As one constituent told me, it's a disgrace that animals and humans have to suffer like this, and this issue must be dealt with. The very first step must be to introduce new limitations on the noise levels of publicly available fireworks. The proposal to limit the noise levels of fireworks to 90 decibels or less is supported by leading animal charities, with the RSPCA endorsing my bill, saying that we believe by introducing measures like this we can better prioritise the safety and well-being of animals and vulnerable people. We urge parliamentarians across the House to work with Judith on these welcome proposals. The current decibel limit of 120 was based on studies into the effects of noise on people rather than on animals. Loud and high-pitched noises can adversely affect a large proportion of animals, whose hearing is often much more sensitive and acute than humans. According to the RSPCA, around 2/3 of animals are distressed by at-home firework displays. One of my constituents described the harmful impact of fireworks on her pet, saying, "My dog shakes at the sound of fireworks. When we try to cuddle and calm her down, nothing works. I've even been to the door shouting, 'Please stop.'" And this shows the desperation of animal lovers. Another one told me, "My brother's dog died recently of a suspected heart attack as he lay quivering under his bed, terrified of fireworks." And so it's absolutely vital that animals and pets are considered alongside human needs. This bill would make the necessary alterations to the legislation, ensuring that the upper decibel limit of publicly available fireworks is set at 90 decibels. This is a modest but necessary change to the law as it exists, but it would be life-changing for so many people and animals right across this country. This is a bill for those who fear the excessive noise of fireworks, a bill for people whose pets are left terrified by the noise of fireworks, a bill that would end the broken sleep of children, a bill for those who want to end the misery that these noisy fireworks bring. It is time that this House acts to defend people across this country from the harmful impact of the illegal use of noisy fireworks. This bill tackles the issue in a practical and workable way. The bill will take pressures off overstretched and under-resourced police and law enforcement agencies by eliminating the availability of noisy fireworks in the first place. Importantly, this bill also allows for people to still enjoy fireworks, just in a way that means that other people and animals won't be disturbed. It aims to end the misery caused to people and their pets through the illegal and antisocial use of fireworks at all hours of the day and night, day in, day out, week after week. It puts an end to this relentless bombardment because people should not have to put up with this, and this bill provides this place with the opportunity to act.
Thank you. The question is that the honourable member have leave to bring in the bill. As many as that opinion say aye. Oh, as many as of that opinion say aye. Aye. Of the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Who will prepare and bring in the bill?
Kirsten Oswald, Marco Longhi, Mr Clive Betts, Peter Dowd, Rachel Maskell, Naz Shah, Imran Hussain and myself, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Judith Cummins.
Fireworks Noise Limits Bill.
Second reading what day?
Friday the 26th of April, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Friday the 26th of April. Thank you.